Welcome. My name is Richard Jones, and I would like to talk to you a little bit tonight about inner peace and how do we find that within our relationships. First of all, I think we have to have realistic expectations of what a relationship is. A relationship is not being waited on hand and foot. It's not about expecting the other person to take responsibility for everything. It's not about having somebody to use and abuse. What a relationship is about is having somebody in your life that you can bond with on a mental, a physical, and an emotional level. And when you find that person, it's pretty remarkable. You pretty well know when it's the right person. And if you build a relationship, you can make each other feel very positive about the relationship and about you. Excuse me. And you can feel good about your partner by having respect for each other, believing in each other, trusting each other, saying things to build each other up, and that's very important. I try very, very hard to make sure that at least 2 or 3 times a day that I just find something to compliment Susan about. It makes me feel good that I have the opportunity to do that. And those are some of the things that keep that energy level at a place that is just awe-inspiring. And I know that by building a relationship like Susan and I have, you can set goals for yourself that are much, much easier to attain when you and your partner are both synchronized with each other as far as what your goals are, what your ideals of life are. There's a lot that goes into a relationship, a whole lot of things. So you can't just expect those things to all merge perfectly. So it's worth taking a little time to look at places that you may not agree completely, and rather than look at why you don't agree, look at why you do agree with some portions of it, and then you have a little better place to work from. And Susan and I try to do that in everything we do, whether it's in our business life, in our personal life, in our vacation plans, whatever it is. We like to both basically lay our ideas out, and then we just merge them together, and that's our idea. It's much simpler that way in a relationship when you can get along that well. It takes give and take. There's things that I would rather not do that Susan wants to do, and I'm sure the feeling's mutual there. And then there's a lot of things we do together that we really do both enjoy. So it works out really well for us. If it's something that only I enjoy, I try to keep it to a minimum, and if it's something that Susan enjoys with me, that's what I like to do more often. It's about courtesy in a relationship and about understanding your partner's needs, both emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and don't take me wrong, I'm not trying to push any kind of a spiritual belief onto anybody other than you do need to have a spiritual belief, whatever that is. That helps to keep you centered. It helps to give you a value system, which is very important. A lot of people from my generation became very anti-church and anti-organized anything. And in some ways, I think that it held our generation back a little bit. You need to work together. You need to, positive things. If you put two people together, you can do so much more than one. And 4 people can do 10 times more than 2, and 20 people, oh my God, you can change the world. So it's important to find people you can cooperate with. You don't have to put people down that you don't cooperate with. People have different ideas. But we need to give of ourselves. That's very important to our inner peace, and also the peace of our relationship, the way we feel about life together. To be able to take a few moments out, the 2 of you, and do something for somebody. It's kind of a cool feeling. And it helps to dissipate those feelings of cynicism that people come up with over time. It's about creating moments that you can feel good, doing things for other people, serving in volunteer capacities. Those things are positive, and they add positive matter to you. Remember, we talked about that. Energy, once it stops moving, is now matter with a positive or a negative energy balance. So to put that matter in us with a positive energy helps to build us up, helps to make us better people, more enlightened people. So keep your eye on little opportunities to do things for people. And on top of everything else, it just feels good. Give us a thumbs up, okay? Have a good day now.